Not the News.
Well, hello and welcome to Not the News. I'm your host, Matt Gill. This is the place that you come when you are looking for some information, but you don't know exactly what information that you're looking for, so you go out on a hunt and you end up landing here to find out some of the stuff that you didn't know that you wanted to know, but now you know and you can't get it out of your head ever, even if you want to. What's up? I am Matt Gill, and I want to welcome you to the very, very first inaugural episode of the show. I'm super excited to be here and just spending some time with you guys. As you guys know, right now is a really crazy time in the world. Lots of things changing on a daily basis. So much information that's out there, and I really wanted to create a place, one, to keep me sane, but also a place for us to get together, share some information, have some good laughs, maybe some good cries, or whatever, just as a place to get together. What's funny is, as a child, I used to pretend like I was doing my own TV shows all the time, and now as an adult, God said, boom, now's your time to create your show, and boom, we have Not the News. So, you're going to be seeing me drink some of my hustle juice here, which is water, with a little bit of emergency. You can check that out right there, a little bit of emergency, because I don't like drinking water very much, but I know that it's important to stay hydrated and to drink water to keep your throat moist, that word moist, as you are going through this experience called quarantine of coronavirus. And so I drink my water with some emergency with my vitamins. So I want to welcome you guys. What's super cool about this is we get to create this together. One of the things that has me blown away is this crazy amount of panic shopping. Stores upon stores, you find people going nuts over just buying stuff like hand sanitizer, toilet paper, water, pastas, canned vegetables, tortillas, rice, and beans. Buying out entire stocks of frozen food, and God forbid that you get a cold right now, because there is no cold or flu sinus medicine anywhere in any of the shelves. So it's just really, really, really bizarre. Now, the impact has been hitting a lot of people as they are in this process of panic buying. Unfortunately, for some, the panic buying hasn't really helped very much. As this lady said right here, I wanted to do some panic buying, but I checked out my account and all I can do is panic. And so for some people, that's kind of where they're at as well. But I'll tell you, we've been having our reporters go out and keep up to date with what's happening out there. Right now, let's go to Paul Silverton, who is out on the streets right now. Paul, if you can tell us, what are you seeing out on the streets there, Paul? Paul. All right, Paul's just kind of looking into nowhere, so we'll come back to Paul. We want to take you to this other place that used to be really, really busy at one point, but now is not. Now, the world is in a really crazy place, and there's a lot of craziness. There's been many times that I have really felt like that, but I'll tell you that the one thing that has kept me sane through all of this is the toilet paper memes. Let me just tell you, the stories about the toilet paper and what people are talking in the conversations around them, some of them you've seen me post, other people have posted some of the hilarious ones. I love the creativity and the uniqueness that is coming out because of this. We're tapping into some unknown potential that we didn't know that we had, which is why it's called unknown potential, because it was unknown until you know it. Now you know it, which is the whole basis of this show, is to give you the information that you didn't know, but now you know. So now you can go out and say, I knew, but I didn't know, because now I know that I didn't know that I didn't know it, because now you know. So let's check out some of the toilet paper memes that are plaguing the entire internet right now. So this one comes from somebody who is really just trying to share some of the bright side of this entire experience of buying toilet paper. And this person says, I know the mass toilet paper buying is silly, but if this is the stupidest thing that we do during this crisis, we did okay. Totally agree with you there to that person. because that's not too bad. This person here really wanted to keep it on the real level and gave some real talk. And they say, leave the toilet paper for the rest of us. Coronavirus is respiratory, not ashpatory. They don't really say ashpatory, but we are looking to be network at some point, maybe. All right, so here we go, continuing on. Now, some people really started getting creative on what they could do with the products. And this person says, I'm selling CBD added to marijuana toilet paper to calm your whoosh down as well. And real talk. Moving right along. Now, what I do love is the ingenuity, the creativity of some of the people. As you can see right here, some people are really unfazed by this toilet paper ration. As you can see, this guy says that people are out there panicking over toilet paper, and he's just living like a king in his diapers. Now, here's the thing is that this toilet paper has really started to get everybody and everything thinking about the potentials of what could happen. You can see that some of the fear has even spread and reached new levels of alertness here. You can see some of the socks as they're about ready to get into the dryer. They are on their field trip and they say, stay together or you may end up as toilet paper. Smart. So yet another ingenious idea. Is that a word? It is now. All right. So here's the breaking news and why this is so important. We actually have our first confirmed victim of the toilet paper shortage. This was seen in Kansas City, Arkansas, Nebraska, somewhere in the East Coast. Right shy of Idaho. And so you can see that this happened in the northern Southern California area. And so it's really impacted a lot of areas. Our prayers and thoughts go out to the families that may have to deal with it. Let's continue on. What I do love is that this actually comes from Miss Greenhump's third grade class. They are starting to be really, really smart about creating new toilet paper and being ingenuous, ingenuity-ish, trying to be really smart in creating something new. And so they have taken, if you guys remember the avocados, you put them with the toothpicks in the water and the avocado plant kind of grows and you grow that seed. Well, here they've taken a toilet paper roll and tested it out, and they actually have, if you look up here real closely, you'll see they actually have a little baby toilet paper that is starting to grow out there. They do have one case that they let grow. They did an accelerated piece on there, and this is actually the result of what the tree looks like when it is in full blossom. Part of their class, the third grade class, was also the marketing of how are we going to sell this. And I love Jeremy. Jeremy says it's Christmas for your butt. And there you go, the toilet paper. You know what I love about this is this kind of reminds me back in high school when my friends used to TP other people. My friends, not me. Oh. But my friends decided to TP people. They would kind of look like that, and boy, don't we wish we could go back to those days, don't we? Yeah, we do. All right. Which actually makes me think, do you think, this comes as a really great question, if you toilet paper someone's house, is that now considered doing an act of service? Just wondering. Great question that comes in from one of our viewers. So thank you, viewer. Great question. To me, yes, it does. One of the things that we do need to realize with this coronavirus is that we have to really think about our usage of toilet paper. This person said it best. I used to spin the toilet paper roll like I was on the Wheel of Fortune. And now I turn it like it's cracking a safe. Doop, doop. One sheet, wipe. Have you ever tried doing like the one square and then folding it over and then folding the other one and then, no? All right. Just me. Okay. So there we go. So be really reserved. And here's the thing. We're not going to really run out of toilet paper. Don't hoard toilet paper. Leave some for other people because nobody wants a smelly butt. So if you didn't know, you don't know what you got until it's gone. Is kind of really the moral of the story of where we are in this entire coronavirus and this toilet paper situation. So I'm going to keep you guys abreast of what's happening in the world with the toilet paper as we get some more of the stories. But there you go. There's some of what the conversation is happening out in the world that the news is not talking about. Moving on. So our health and fitness, one of the things that's going to be super important during this time of quarantine is your health and fitness and maintaining your health and fitness. And so here reporting live to give us and to show us how to stay active during this time of quarantine is reporter Matteo DeMarco. Thanks, man, and you're definitely right. As you can see, we're here in our not-so-fitness studio, where one of the things that is definitely going to be keeping you focused and keeping you on track during this time of being inside of quarantine is going to be your fitness, and because movement is the key. So as you can see, we're indoors. We've got some equipment here that I want to show you guys. This is just some of the basic stuff that when you go to your Walmart or you do any of your runs, these are some of the things that you may be able to buy on top of if you can find your toilet paper. So here, these are some free weights. These are only 15 pounds. But one of the great things about this is that as you lift and you pull them up like this, you'll hear your body go, "Argh! Argh! Argh!" And what's happening is your diaphragm is blowing out air while your face is going, "Argh!" And so it's moving in all of your entire core body. So you lift and drop, and then as this one goes down, you can come back up with this one, and then just go down, and then go down. You can do them like that, like pretend you're like the Hulk, like you can do all kinds of different good stuff here with this. Now this is a roller, and you can use this to make tortillas if you need to. If I had room, I would show you that I could go like this and roll down. Okay, maybe not so much like that, but what you can do then is roll, and that works to this right here. Then you can do sideways, and that works this here too. Now, one of the other things that we have here, this is one of my newest machines called a Terry Core. This is super great. I just recently purchased this, and I'm gonna get to it someday. Later on, I'm not. I was gonna show you some other moves, but no, I'm tired. Reporting back to you in the studio, which is really right there. Wow. Okay, so I am going to be bringing on some other experts that are in the fitness field, some people that know a little bit more than Matteo DeMarco, that'll give us some information about some really good things that you can do, and actually some practical exercises and way to stay in movement during this time of quarantine. One of the big things that many people are thinking about are their finances right now, and so here is our financial reporter to give us a little update. All right, there you go. Many probably feel the same way about that. And so let's just check out our weather. You know, it's been in many different places. Some places have been hot, some places have been cold, some are wet and some are dry, some are daytime and some are nighttime. And that's all gonna continue to happen during this entire quarantine period. So some of you guys will stay wet, some will be dry. Some of you guys will have some snow, and others won't. And that's just the way the weather is. So here to report live and let us know exactly what's happening out there is somebody that we haven't seen since right around the end of December. Reporting live right now, here is Edwin the Elf. Edwin? Oh, dang! Edwin! All right, well, we'll check up on him and make sure he's all right. Trust me, no else were hurt in the taping of this particular episode. Allegedly. So, in all seriousness, I want to thank you guys for being here, but I want to take a moment to thank all of our first responders. Those are our police, our firemen, the military, the doctors and the nurses, the people that are doing admin work on the back end to provide the healthcare services that are so needed right now. I also want to go through and acknowledge our leadership within our government, whether you think that they make mistakes or they should have done more, or they couldn't do, or they, whatever that is, whatever conversation you're just having, let's just keep them in prayer, because they are making decisions for all of us that impact all of us, and really truly are kind of our lifeline at the moment. So, but really to all of our first responders, I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for your dedication, your perseverance, your tenacity to keep moving when you're tired. When we get to go to sleep, you guys get to, or while we get to go to sleep, you guys continue to work and serve. And so thank you. And so for those of you guys that are at home, stay home, so that way they can do their job and we're not continuing to pass on this virus as it spreads. You know, one of the things that I think we all realize is that as a society, as a world, we've never been in a situation like this. And while we are being asked to stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, and wash your hands. These people here are the ones that are, well, maybe not them. I don't know. Maybe them. I think I may have seen him driving by. Maybe. You can stay in contact with me. Not the News is going to be on twice a week, every Tuesdays and Fridays. Next time I'm going to be having some guests, which I'm super excited about, that'll be kind of sharing what they're doing, how they're managing through this experience, and sharing some of the real important stuff that you want to know, that I don't know, that now we're going to know because they know and I don't know. And so what I realize is that I can't do this alone because I don't know what I don't know. And so I really do want to know, and I know you want to know. So this show is really all about the know, because it's not the news. I'm Matt Gill. We'll see you guys next time. Not the news.